Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 50?
Yeah, this one's 50.
Yeah, 50 of Seinarukana. Let's get back into it.
Uh, just had to take a break after the last one because I had a session zero to do of little.
First, we'll re enable the sound.
Oh, good. You thought I'm doing that. I thought you would just be like save and quit and just reload it later or something.
No, I just turned off the sound so I didn't have to listen to the footsteps while I was waiting for you to get done.
Ever feel like there's someone following you? Elder. So that last episode, please tell me you're going to title it. Just laugh attack, and then in brackets, or some kind of attack.
A girl's voice cuts through the darkness.
Scenery. Jeez, Elder, wake up! Like I didn't have enough voices to try to do.
あまり騒ぐな。それに、ちゃんと運儀様と呼べと言っているじゃろ。
I can hear you. Don't make so much noise. And you know to call me Niji.
Oh, this is the world, of course, that you landed in. These are some inhabitants, of course. Interesting how most of the inhabitants of these places are human-looking. Or, humans.
Humanoid.
Human genes get spread around far. I'm not talking about the glowing guy, okay? I'm talking about the girl. But human genes get spread far. I guess especially the genes get spread when the genes go far. Anyway, now's not the time for that. This is way more serious. Oh, that's his eye!
私が大変だと思っていることが一つあるのだが。
I thought so too! What the heck is that thing?
Maybe he's just eating a nice, tasty eyeball. Kind of looks like a beak.
I can think of only one serious thing. Is it that?
どんな考えを持ってるのかわからないけど、とにかく大変なんだってば。
I don't know what you're talking about, but anyway, like I said, big trouble. What would we do if this was actually like dubbed in English? We'd have like no job. We would just have to click.
そなたの言う大変とは何だ?
There's no need to shout. You say that there's trouble?
You know, if we took off the voices thing, like back in episode 1, like I suggested, it'd be about episode 30.
Say what?
If we had turned off the voices back in episode 1, like I had suggested, we'd be here at around episode 30. Because it takes us like twice as long. Actually, probably more like episode 35 or so, because we keep talking anyway. Oh well. Yeah, remember what you said? When the sky splits open, the bringer of calamity will appear. Oh great, they think we're demons. Planet thought we were angels, this planet thinks we're demons. Maybe eventually we'll reach a world where this has happened before.
It appeared?
Yes, and if you took your eye open instead of taking a nap, you might have noticed it for yourself. Yeah, I saw it while I was out getting food. What do we do, Elder? Elder. I really wish his name, instead of like Niji, was like Rado.
の震えは感じていたのだが、厄介事がまた増えたの。
So, it is as I feared. I did feel the sky tremble. Yet another trouble to add to the many.
厄介事？あの人間たちのこと？
Trouble? You mean those guys?
それが厄介事の一つだがな。
Them too. The elder and the girl both take deep breaths. And then both fidget nervously, neither wanting to talk about it.
ねえ長老、僕が空から来た災いを何とかしてみせるよ。
Hey, Elder, I could do something about the calamity from the skies. I just have to use this magic talking sword. You think the Elder is her, like, spirit companion or something? That would be super interesting.
Nah, I doubt it.
So far, the only basic non-human-looking things, as far as I recall, that we've seen have been, like, spirit companions. Reimei, the centaur, that abyssal-looking thing, Manobe.
What are you saying?
Like, even the dolls
Don't
look
waste
like,
your time.
kind of, like, really human.
だって何さ、やる前からそんな風に考えないでよ。
It's not a waste. Why do you say that before even trying anything?
結果は見えておる。
I can see what's going to happen.
見えてない。僕が災いの全てをやっつけてやるんだから。
You can't see anything because I'm gonna deal with the whole calamity thing.
The elder knows well that the girl won't listen once her mind is set. That's why all he can do is sigh and let her do what she wants.
わかった。だが、怪我だけはしないようにな。
Very well, but do not get hurt.
怪我を恐れてたら戦いには勝てないよ。もうどうしてそんなに弱気なの？
You won't ever win if you're scared of getting hurt. Jeez, why are you such a coward?
ああ、またそうやって黙り込む。ちょっと自分が不利になったらすぐに口を閉ざしちゃうんだから。
Ugh, the silent treatment again. You always stop talking whenever you're losing.
いいよもう。僕が解決しちゃうから。それじゃあ長老、行ってくるね。
Fine, jeez, I'll go take care of it. I'm out of here.
With that, she turns and runs out.
問題を増やさなければいいのだが。
His head looks like a thumb.
You're just adding to the problems.
Just without the nail. I wonder if you take off the blue thing if you can see his mouth. It doesn't look like it because it's covered by the...
Exhaustion mixes into his rough voice.
What's under that beard? Do we even want... It looks like it's just neck, because at the bottom there you can see what looks to be neck. Trying to see what looks to be sores.
But his words are swallowed by the darkness and don't reach her.
So the darkness is alive, so that would be an enemy to watch out for.
After Katima and I hang out some clothes to dry on the roof, we go back to the classroom, where Satsuki is talking to Sane.
Just passing along some information.
Satsuki completely thinks of all of us as classmates, and nobody doubts her, so they all treat Katima and the others the same too.
のぞむ、カティマさん、お疲れさん。
Nozomu, Katima, thanks.
いえ、このぐらい大したことではありません。共に生活している仲ですしね。
No, there was nothing of note. We are living under one roof after all.
とは言っても、女王様が洗濯物を干す姿というのはなんともシュールなのよね。
Seeing a queen hanging up laundry is still a little surreal.
おかしかったでしょうか。
Huh? Did I do something wrong?
問題なしよ。っていうか、手慣れてるわ。
No, no problems at all. I'm just surprised you're so comfortable with it.
反乱軍にいた時には私も手伝っていましたので。
I helped when I was with the rebels as well.
のぞむちゃん、カティマさん、お疲れ様。はい、これ。
Nozomu, Katima, thank you. Here you are.
What's this?
余ったお米を使って焼きおにぎりを作ってみたの。レイメちゃんの分もあるからね。
I used the recipe I love to make fried rice balls. I made some for you too, Rain.
ああ、かたじけない。感謝するぞ、のぞみ。
Okay, where did she just come out from? Anyway. Oh, thank you, Nozomi.
Probably his shoulder?
No, but if you look at like where the image of her came out from, it did come from the side of the screen.
これに似たものを食べたことがあるのですが、随分と香ばしい香りがしますね。
Maybe I just remember the last episode a little bit too much. Fried rice balls? I've eaten similar things, but I didn't smell this strongly.
醤油をつけて焼いたの？
Did you cook them with soy sauce?
でも元の世界のお醤油じゃなくてカティマさんのところでもらったお醤油っぽい調味料だけどね。
Yep, but not soy sauce from our world. It's something from Fatima's world that's like soy sauce.
なるほど。だから懐かしい香りだと感じたのですね。では、
Ah, I see. That is why it smells so familiar. Then I accept with thanks.
Thanks, Nozomi.
はい、どうぞ召し上がれ。
Yep, enjoy!
As I munch on them, the smell and the taste of the fragrant not soy sauce spreads through my mouth.
It could be soy, I guess.
Whenever it tastes a little too salty, I just take another bite of the rice and keep munching. I hadn't realized that I was hungry, so I gobble it down pretty fast. I guess Katima was hungry too. She's nibbling away on her rice ball.
Oh, being up on the roof like that.
うまいぞ、のぞみ。しかし、少々大きすぎる。望む。我が食べやすいサイズにするのだ。
She's so adorable. Oh, it's excellent, Miss Elmy. Oh, it's a little too large. Miss Elmo, make it small enough for me to eat easily.
If you're going to be so bossy, then maybe I don't want to do it.
うるさい。我がやれと言ったらやるのだ。
Shut up, then I'll do this.
Ow!
Oh, shut up, then
Ah,
I'll do
cut
this.
it out!
お
Look, I don't-
うまそうな匂いだな。
Ooh, something smells great!
あら、ほんと。
Oh, you're right.
お、兄貴にタリアさん、お疲れさんです。
Oh, bro, Thalia, thanks!
よう、しんすけ。これは何の匂いだ？
Yo, Sensuke, what's that smell? The two of them barge into the classroom and are immediately fascinated by the smell of the rice balls. I guess anyone who's at least a little hungry wants to eat them. Such is the power of the smell of Nozomi's rice balls.
いつの間にイノシシと男は仲が良くなったのだ？
When did those two start getting along?
Who knows? They just became friends all of a sudden.
つい最近のことよ。ほら、サバイバル実習があったでしょ？あの時から。
It happened the other day. You know, at the survival practice. That's when.
Oh, so it was back then.
Way back then.
At Sane's suggestion, 3 days ago, a couple dozen students were picked to go down to the ground and learn survival skills from Sorluska.
Okay, did we miss something? They just got here. As far as I know, 3 days ago, they were supposed to be not here. They're supposed to be, like, in the void.
Well, so who knows how long
Apparently-
that little intermission was.
Apparently, she was running for a long time. So my perspective is
It
about an
sounded
hour and
pretty
a half.
serious, too. They apparently learned how to set basic traps, deal with animals, weave ropes, etc.
あのバカシンスケはソルラスカさんのことを兄貴って言い出してね。今では本当に義兄弟ってわけ。
That idiot's calling Saluska his bro now. Like they really are brothers or something.
それじゃあ3兄弟の出来上がりだね。
And that makes 3 brothers.
そういえばそうなるわね。この場合瀬戸貴が長男よね、やっぱり。次男はどっちかしら。
Now that you mention it, I guess you're right. Satoki's the oldest in this case, obviously. Who's the middle child?
There's no way I'd want either of them as my brother.
そんなこと言わないの。のぞむちゃんはもうソルラスカさんと義兄弟の杯を交わしてるんだから。
Don't say that. You already said that you exchanged cups of brotherhood with Soluska.
Don't remind me, idiot.
He's going to hit again.
そうだとも思い出してしまったではないか。
That's right, I have no memories of that. I think you have passed out.
ごめん。
Sorry.
Raymay and I both sigh. I was kind of forced into it. I was glad back then, but embarrassed about it too.
When was that? Anyway.
He passionately declared that he would sacrifice his life for me,
I don't remember that.
and that we were now one body and mind.
I don't remember that either.
Apparently, that includes showering and bathing together.
Nope. I guess that's why I don't remember any of this. Apparently I blocked it all out. What did you do in the last hour and a half?
Sorluska's not a bad guy, but he can be pretty hard to deal with.
そうだ。
Hey, no biting.
のぞむちゃんとレイメちゃんって
Yeah,
2
Ray,
人と
no
も随分と
biting.
息ぴったりになってきたよね。
Oh yeah, you two have been in perfect sync lately.
は
Huh? We both react to that comment at the same time.
Huh?
Damn it. We're acting just like she said.
互いに信じ合える関係になってきた証拠でしょう。
Perhaps it's a sign that you two trust each other. Haim, I think you need to trust an eye doctor.
Trust her?
Trust him?
そっくり。
Completely.
素晴らしいですね、その同調性。私とアイギアス以上かもしれません。
What wonderful harmony. Much more than myself and Agius. Then again, I think, don't you keep Agius like basically under lock and key?
I'm not
Like
sure
even the
what
centaurs come out more often.
I'm not sure what exactly
But no,
she's
is out pretty
admiring
much all the
here.
time.
Both Raymay and I scowl in frustration. Someone slapping a desk interrupts our conversation.
Have you ever slapped a desk?
ですから必ず人はいます。
I told you there have to be people.
そうは言ってもね、これで1週間手がかりなしじゃない。
You keep saying that, but we've spent a week here and you haven't found a single lead. Okay, a week. That's our time frame.
Yep, seems so.
それはそうですけど、この森だらけの世界なんです。もう少し探す時間をください。
I know that, but this world's covered in jungles. Please give me a little more time to look.
もちろんあげるわ。でも人がいなかった時のためにもう少しサバイバル実習の時間を作りたいのよ。
Of course, but just in case we don't find anyone, I want more time spent on survival practice.
それは確かにそうですけど。
You have a point.
それに気がついてると思うけど、どうもみんなの体調が良くないみたいなのよね。ぼーっとしてよく転んだり、生活リズムが乱れたり。
And I'm sure you've noticed, but people aren't feeling well. They're losing focus and their daily rhythms are getting messed up.
養護教諭がいない状況だし、病人とかが出たら大変なの。そのためにも運動くらいはしっかりとしておかないとね。
What I'm surprised is that they've been in this school for months with these classrooms with no class going on at all, except like apparently survival training. Yet the desks are still perfectly aligned. Like you'd think that they'd like push them off to the sides, like arrange them so they like face each other or something. Like put some of them together and have little actual tables maybe. But no, they're still perfectly aligned to see the board, which is completely clean. Like that must be a brand new chalkboard for it to be that clean. We don't have a nurse here, and if someone gets sick, we're going to be in big trouble. Also, for that reason, people need more exercise. And something I just thought about, the white text indicates a character who isn't important. Like, for instance, the girl had yellow text, yellow text, and the Nagi guy had white text, so he's not important. Sane isn't important, like, not enough to have a sword. But Nozomu's mind is white text. Does that mean that what he thinks is not important? Like, if you ask Mei, she would agree.
We all nod.
That's not important.
Everyone in the room has noticed how people have been getting wearier recently.
確かに疲れやすくなったかな。ずっと学園にこもってるせいなのかも。
Just imagine like a version of this where it's like completely skips all of the white text. That could be interesting to see. Yeah, it's easy to get worn out. We've been stuck at school the entire time. And when was your last
で
lesson?
もさつき先輩、私ももう少しみんなで動ける時間を多くした方がいいと思います。
Satsuki, I think you should give us all a little more time to just move around.
恐縮ですが、私もそう思います。狭い空間での活動には必ず限界があります。
If you'll pardon me, I believe so as well. There's only so much one can do in an enclosed space. Isn't there a large
俺は動き
open
回れる
area
な
to
ら
this
何でもいい
as
ぜ。
As long as I can move around, I'm fine with anything.
ストレスや運動不足による体調不良ってところかしらね。
The point is that the lack of physical activity is leading to stress and poor health.
もう、わかった、わかりました。それじゃあ、今日はもう大地に降りてずっと実習することにしましょう。ついでに体を鍛えちゃってください。
Ah, jeez, I get it. Then when we go down to the ground today, we'll train the whole time, getting some exercise while away at it.
She can't very well ignore the opinion of the whole Eternity Sword group. I understand how she wants to find a village or city as soon as possible, but we need this kind of thing too.
ありがとう。それじゃあそれですか？実習の先生をお願いね。
Thank you. Okay, Saluska, I'm counting on you to lead the training.
了解。任せてくださいよ。
Roger that. Leave it to me. He flexes and strikes a reliable pose. Sane gives him a small nod before she turns and leaves.
さて、それじゃあ張り切っていくぜ。
All right, let's do this.
おお
Oh!
Oh.
立体感が出てきたわね。
Everyone's of one mind all of a sudden.
The other students cheer in response to Serluska's enthusiasm. What?
Like, we did, like, the opposite of cheering, kind of.
Before they rush out of the room. Seriously, when did Serluska capture the hearts of our classmates?
Well, he's like
多
the
分
brother to
勢い
all
だ
of
けだ
them.
と思うがな。
I think it's just pure inertia.
Probably.
いいか、まずは基本から復習だ。色がけばいのは取るな、食べるな、匂いを嗅ぐな。 大抵は毒だ。
Let's start by reviewing the basics. Don't touch brightly colored stuff. Don't eat it, don't smell it, it's probably poisonous.
次に一見食べられそうな草を見ても口に運ぶのはやめとけ。葉は食べられてもそれに付着している微生物にやられることもある。
Next, even if you find a plant that looks edible, don't stick it in your mouth. Even if you can eat it, there could be bacteria or stuff on it.
まあ大抵の微生物なんて熱湯をぶっかければ問題なくなるが気をつけるに越したことはない。いいか、地味なのを狙え。
That's not a problem if you boil it first, but you gotta be careful. Got it? Look for normal looking stuff.
わかりました、兄貴。
Got it, bro.
へへ、さすがしんすけ、物覚えがいいじゃねえか。
I knew I could count on you, Shitsuki. You've got a good head.
そんなことないですよ。
No way.
Aww, OTP.
Good enough.
バカが2人になったか。
Now there are two idiots.
I don't even know what they're laughing about.
よし、それじゃ早速始めようか。ここには山菜がたっぷりあるからな。じゃんじゃん取りまくれ。
Alright, let's get going. There's plenty of edible plants around here. Get them all piled up.
おお、俺が一番多く取ってやるぜ。
Right, I'll gather the most. While Shinsuke's fired up, Agawa's excited in another way.
未知の自然に未知の植物激写せずにいられないわ。
Just how much film did you bring with you to school?
Is it a digital camera?
Yeah, that could be, I guess.
Digital cameras can hold a lot of pictures, and if they have electricity...
Oh yeah, it is, because when we took Katima's picture, they said
They
you
said
could
it's
look
digital,
at
so
it.
you can see it
Yeah,
better.
it was
That's
digital.
right.
Okay, we're good.
So she didn't bring any film. Completely unknown plants in a strange jungle. I've got to get pictures of all of them!
相変わらずだな、あの女は。
That girl never changes.
そんな風に言わないであげて。彼女は好奇心の塊なだけだから。
Don't say it like that. She's just a big ball of curiosity.
Oh, that's what's nicest about her. Okay, we should try to learn too.
Yeah.
そうですね。私もある程度の知識はありますが、彼ほどではありませんし。
That's right. I have some knowledge as well, but not as much as he does.
We follow Sir Luska's instructions and make pretty good progress. Dinner tonight is definitely going to be... Move.
No,
Can't
it's
see.
not move. Wild.
Lay down, please. You're in my way.
Wild.
Dinner tonight is definitely going to be wild vegetable stew. No, don't eat the microphone.
That's what that was. Apparently the cat was going after the mouse, so I'm kind of excited because I'll get to see my cats next week.
よーく
Or
腹を空
later
かせて
this
おけ
week,
よ。
really.
空腹は最高の調味料になるから。嫌いなものも食べられるようになるぞ。
Like, yeah, in about a week, whatever. Don't you eat that mushroom! Let your soul get hungry! Hunger is the finest seasoning. Lets you eat even what you hate. Also, don't be eating wild mushrooms anyway.
Keep it to yourself.
Don't eat wild mushrooms. See, now he blacks out. He ate a wild mushroom. So
元
cute.
気出してください、さつき先輩。
Cheer up, Satsuki.
ありがとう。でもね、必ず人はいるはずなのよ。
Does the cat want to play a voice as well? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe the cat can be someone's spirit animal. Okay, cat, can you release a buoy? Nah, not very
You
good.
say something?
No, I was just saying stuff. Thanks, but there have to be people somewhere in this world.
See if I can get the cat to say something.
To say buoy.
Meow? Hey. You gonna say meow? No? Alright.
I could just hear the cat purring. Who knows, maybe you'll be
大
able
丈
to hear
夫
my
ですよ
cats in one
私
episode.
や
That's
のぞむ
probably
ちゃん
not
は
too
先
quiet.
輩が言ったことを信じてますから
It'll be okay. Nozomu and I believe in you.
ありがとう。いい子ね、のぞみちゃんは。
Yeah, thanks. You're a good girl, Nozomi. Pat, pat.
そんなことないですよまだこの世界に来て1週間ぐらいですしみんな今の生活に少しは慣れてきたみたいで不平も少ないんです
Okay, so you start scratching something just as she moves her hand up. I actually thought that was like part of the game itself, of like sounds of like her scratching her head. It's like, wow, for once it's actually doing. Oh wait, no, you're just scratching. It's not like that. It's been a week since we got to this world. Everyone's just got a few complaints as we start to adjust to our new lives.
ですからもう少し時間がかかってもみんな文句は言わないですよ
So even if it takes a little more time, nobody's going to complain about it.
そうね。でももう少し実習時間を増やすようにしてみんなのストレスを発散させながら探すしかないわよね。
I guess, but if we're increasing the training time to relieve everyone's stress, then we can't search.
やっぱり労働の後の一杯は格別だな
Okay, now to see if he's still trying to drink coffee.
A drink after hard work's the best.
何を親父臭いこと言ってるのよ。酒を飲んでるわけじゃないでしょうね。
You sound like an old man. You're not even drinking alcohol, are you?
んなの当たり前だろまだ夜じゃねえんだからよ
What? Of course not. It's not night yet.
Hold on.
夜だから飲んでいいというわけじゃないでしょ。
In the other room?
飲むのなら寝るときにしなさい。
Wasn't it like just nighttime and it was like black coming in through the windows? That's what I remember. And then,
I think so. But this could
now
be
it's-
the next day.
Oh yeah, 2 hours on. Apparently even, because he says it's not night yet, so
Or it
suppose...
could be a couple days later. Not really
Just
any
to-
clue as to how long time passes between the scenes.
Yeah, we've been here for 3 years now. No, haven't found anyone. You shouldn't be drinking at night either. If you have to drink, do it in your sleep.
What?
Do it in your sleep.
なんだかその話だけ聞いてると夫婦みたいよね。
You two sound like an old married couple. Well,
勘
how
弁し
much
てくれよ
information
サ
have
ツキ
they tried to share?
Give me a break, Satsuki. They're both blushing.
I now declare you man and wife. You may share the information.
Several more days pass, but we don't find any trace of anybody, let alone a village.
At some point, you've got to think that you should go to a different world.
There's no sign that people ever lived here. But between our searches, Sorluska keeps up his survival training. Thanks to that, our food crisis has lessened a little bit, but another problem's come up. Sorluska's popular now, but his rise comes almost directly in proportion to Satsuki's fall. Even the president can make mistakes.
I guess in
That's
America.
how the students are starting to feel. But maybe their absolute faith in her was unnatural to begin with. and things are just returning to their normal state.
You wanna know what normal state on to return
ま
to?
あ
The
そうは言って
combat?
も本人には
This is a
信
good
頼が
normal
落ちること
state.
は我慢ならないように見えるな。
Maybe, but she doesn't seem to be taking it well.
Yeah. She's been getting more frustrated with every passing day. And when there aren't other students around, ends up taking it out on us a lot of the time.
このまま見つからないとちょっとまずいわね。人気低下もあるけど、それ以上にちゃんとした物資の補給がままならないし。
If we don't find someone soon, this could be bad. There's the drop in morale, but more importantly, we can't stretch our supplies out there much longer.
とりあえず少し落ち着いてください。この学園という組織の中ではさつき殿が最も信頼を集めています。
In any case, you have to calm down. You are the one they rely on more than any other.
そのあなたが不安を表に出しては、下にいる者たちは必要以上に心配してしまいますよ。
When you let your unease show, all those below you worry more than they need to.
そうね。こういう時こそしっかりしないといけないんだけど。なんで見つからないんだろうな。
You're right. It's times like these I need to keep together. Why can't we find anything?
どこかで見落としたのでは？これだけの密林なのだから。
Did we miss somewhere? The whole world's a jungle.
Just as we're about to groan...
あれ
Huh?
What was that noise for? Enemies?
その割にはあまり切迫した感じではないぞ。
I don't feel anything nearby.
ネズミ？モノベイは何と？
Zomi, what does Manob want? I've been... Okay, we've been doing this
とん
so
でも
long
な
now.
く巨大な木があるよって教えてくれてるの。
I actually thought that what Kutima said was in English, and I was trying to figure out what language I was supposed to speak in. We've been doing this a bit too long, apparently. 50 episodes. Like, if she actually did speak English, I probably would have started talking in Japanese. Somehow. I don't speak Japanese. She says that there's an impossibly large... No. She says that there's an impossibly giant tree. Okay, so we've been flying about. I don't know, yeah, we've just been checking
と
one
んで
area,
もない
that's
木っ
good.
てどんな木だ？
An impossible tree? What's that mean?
I know I didn't say it right, but it's impossibly giant.
もうすぐ見えてくるらしいよ。
Is he cat playing with your mouse again?
Yeah. Stop it.
Anyway, it's huge! We should be able to see it soon.
気になるわね。そんなに大きい木なら今までにも見えていたと思うけど。
This is interesting. If it's that big, you'd think we'd have seen it already.
とりあえずその大木を見てからまたいろいろ考えましょう。
Anyway, after we look at the big tree, let's keep thinking. Yeah, let's try to find anything out of the ordinary, huh, Satsuki?
Minobi gradually slows down and begins to turn so that we can see this tree from our window. Ah, damn it!
Cat issues.
Yeah, she knocked the mouse off the couch.
Fighting with a cat, are you?
She ran off when I yelled at her. As it appears, all our jaws drop.
Jaws stop.
It's huge. Not a single person would argue with that.
Can we see it?
The tree's impossible to measure by our world standards. Its branches and leaves spread for miles, covering the jungle like a great canopy of green.
You'd think they might have found it earlier.
あれを見て。
Look at that!
あれは船？
Is that a ship?
この世界の中での乗り物じゃないのかしら。
Perhaps it's one of this world's vehicles.
ということはあの枝の先には人がいるってことじゃないのか。
Then doesn't that mean there's someone there?
そうよ、その通りだわ。ほら皆さん、やっぱり人はいるのよ。
You're right, see? There are people here after all.
急に元気になりましたね。
Ah, suddenly she's completely cheered up. Nozomi seems to be sad, happy, content.
自分が言ったことに責任を感じて不安になっていたから安心したんだろう。
Minobe seems to be happy at least. Just as cheerful as ever. And again, it kind of looks like Nozomi is trying to burp Minobe. Like a little baby. She felt responsible for what she told us and was worried. Now she's relieved.
Anyway, looks like our top priority's taken care of.
モノベ、停泊できそうなところに泊まってね。
Yep, I know. Find somewhere we can land.
Minobe makes a happy sound and sets course for the huge tree.
一時はどうなることかと思ったけど、無事に人が住んでる場所が見つかってよかったわ。
Right? Or like a week and a half? I guess this would be like 2 weeks later? 2 weeks later, we finally land on the tree. I'm just expecting it one of these times to be like 2 months later. We've solved this entire world's problem, like found all their people and stuff, and done everything that we need. Also, we have 3 new people on board. Well, it looks like I was worried about nothing. I'm glad we finally found people. It's like, writer's note. Make sure to actually put in a story here. I told you we find people, didn't I?
そうね。もう少し生徒の言葉を信じられないとダメね。私
I
も。
guess I should believe in my students a little more.
そんな、私こそもっと説得力のある根拠を提出できればよかったのに、情報不足と言葉が足らずに不安にさせてしまって申し訳ありませんでした。
Not at all. I should have been more confident and persuasive so that nobody would worry. I'm sorry about that.
Reimei shrugs in exasperation as we watch the student and teacher apologize to each other.
絶好調だな、さつきは。
Have you been sharing information with her as well? I guess she does have kind of like, you know, second-hand experience on the fact that Satsuki's got a good tongue.
A good tongue? That's a strange way to put it.
Well, they match her
ちょっ
lips.
としたジョークだろうが。
It was just a little joke.
Ow!
なんだどうしたのぞむ。
Maybe your Rain and your cat are like the same. Maybe your cat is your spirit animal.
What? What's the matter, Nozomu? Nothing.
Just getting beat up by a pixie.
I really wish that she'd stop using violence as her first resort for everything. The entire Eternity Sword group looks at us, smiling to themselves.
とりあえずさっさと決めちゃいましょうよ、イカルガ先輩。誰があの町と思わしき場所に行くかを。
For now, let's get things decided quick. Ikaruga, who's best to send to that city?
あ、そうね。船がある以上必ず人はいるだろうし、町の中で戦いなんか起きないだろうけど。
Huh? Ah, right. There's a ship, so there have to be people. There shouldn't be anybody in the city, but...
念のため真剣保持者も行くべきでしょうね。
An eternity sword wielder should go, just in case.
そうね。あとまだ状況がわからないから大勢で行くのも避けた方がいいでしょうから少数精鋭で行くって感じね。ただ
Yeah, and we don't know what's going on there yet, so we shouldn't send a lot of people. So, why can't they just give you the
それじゃあ
choice?
まずはこのクラスの中から数人を選んで行かせましょうよ。他のクラ
Make
スに
yourself
比
like
べ
a
て
team of three and
い
just
ろんな
send
意味で
them.
適応力があるしね。
Who would you send if you had the choice of up to 3 people?
Including myself or not including?
Yeah, that would have to include yourself. I was trying to trick you on that one.
Alright, so...
So yeah, Nozomu for 1.
I guess
Assuming that other two
probably
don't have
Satsuki and Katima, because they're the ones experienced in leading or talking to others, and you know.
That was my first thought as well, but then I thought, why not Thalia and Satsuki? They seem to know a bit more about this whole going on stuff, and Saul would probably try to fight someone or make them want to fight him. Those two are at least somewhat different.
Thalia's kind of standoffish.
Fair enough. Okay, then let's pick a few from this class. Compared to the others, it's a lot more adaptive in a number of ways.
それなら望む。お前と俺とあと数人で行こうぜ。
Then Nozomu, you and me, and a few more.
ちょっと待ったこういう時こそ私が行くべきでしょ激写しないとね
Yeah, getting pictures of everyone. Hold on, I need to be there for times like this. You've got to get pictures.
正直私も行ってみたいっていうのはあるんだけどな。
Honestly, I'd like to go too. You didn't even think there were people.
Wow, that's surprising.
What, you didn't think Sane would want to go? It's better for her to stay here.
ちょっと待った。どうせなら真剣保持者だけで行こうぜ。何かあってからじゃ困るからな。
Hold on. Just the Eternity Sword people should go. You know, in case something happens.
Not all
兄
of them.
貴、そりゃないだろ。
Bro, no way!
そうよこの燃えたぎる写真家魂をどうしてくれるわけ
That's right. How can you just squash my burning photographer's spirit?
いや、そんなに反対されると俺もダメとは言わないけどさ。
Well, if you're that serious about it, I can't say no, I guess.
推しに弱いわねあんた
You are so weak to pressure.
うるせえ。
Shut up! Satsuki hasn't said anything on the topic. Instead, it looks like she's deep in thought.
Yes, absolutely deep in thought, staring like right at you and without
Wonder
squinting
what's
or hand to
bothering
the
her.
chin or
早
anything.
苗先生
Mr. Blind.
今回はソルの意見を採用しようと思うんですけどいいですか
Sane, I think we should go with Saul's idea this time. Is that okay?
どうして？
Huh? Why?
前の世界ではカティマさんがいてくれたから何の抵抗もなく集団で入れたけど今回は誰もいないわ
We got along without problems in the last world because Katima was there, but there's nobody this time. Not
そ
yet,
れ
at
に
least.
いろんな世界の人たちがあの町には来ているはず武器を持ってないと困ることがあるかもしれないですから
What's more, people from many different worlds gather in that city, which somehow you knew without even knowing that it was on this world. There might be trouble unarmed people can't handle.
そう。それじゃあ望むたちに石膏を頼むって感じになるのかしら。
I see. Then can I ask you all to go be our scouts and find out the situation for us?
はい みんなには申し訳ないですけど、もう少し我慢してもらいます。
Yes, tell everyone I'm sorry, but please be patient just a little longer.
了解。危険が迫ってきてからじゃ遅いし、仕方ないわね。それじゃあ、私は全クラスに呼びかけてくるわ。
Alright, it'd be too late to react after something bad happened. We don't have any choice. I'll tell all the classes.
She leaves the classroom to talk to the rest of the school.
写真撮りたかったな。
Oh, I wanted to take pictures.
望むたちが帰ってきてからでいいだろ。文句言うなって。
You can take pictures next trip, right? Stop whining. Apparently, I'm going too. Are you sure, Satsuki?
いいわよ。
Sure, if you don't go, then
あ
the
と
others
は
will have
望
no
むく
idea
んが
what
誰を連
happens
れて行
until
くのか決めて。
afterwards.
ただし、みんなを守ることと、学園のパトロールもあるから、望くんを含めて3人までにしてね。
Oh snap, did I actually call this one? Did I seriously call it? Yes, that's fine. Now you need to pick who you'll take with you. But since we still need to protect the school, let's keep it to 3 people.
2 others, huh? Then...
誰を選ぶのだ？
Who are you going to choose?
Before I can say anything, Reimei speaks up in my head, completely interrupting my thoughts. Why is she talking to me like this instead of saying it out loud?
汝もやはり男。時には誰かと少人数で動きたいと思うであろう。なので、我がここで聞いてやろうと思ったのだ。
How like a man to not understand. I thought you might want to work in a small group for a change. Say, with one other person?
Meaning?
下世話な言い方をすれば、誰と一緒にいたいかということだ。
To put it more simply, who do you want to be with? Satsuki and Katima, apparently.
You've really got a bad way of putting things.
黙れ。それで、誰と一緒に行きたいなら？ちなみに、のぞみとさつきはじーっと汝を見ているぞ。
This is silence! Who do you want to go with? By the way, Nozomi and Satsuki are staring at you.
Why is my spirit fussing over this? She's acting like a meddling parent. I can't help but sigh. Anyway, I'll just decide quickly and painlessly.
Da 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 da. Apparently those are your only choices.
Apparently so. So yeah, this is getting
Katima?
more affection points.
Hold on, save the game. That's right.
Yeah.
So, are you going to save the game? Yeah, that one, and then go into like save the next thing, whatever. Yes. You two go or something? Fourth choice? Okay, so I think that this is a perfect space to try to like end it for the episode right here. So tomorrow you can
Yeah,
see
definitely.
So tomorrow everyone gets to see that we're taking Katima along. And also, over the course of this episode, I had an idea of a perfect Let's Play for me to do. Like maybe both of us together, maybe just stream it by myself. Like one episode long, just play a game, but instead of playing it, it's like an hour of just me talking, probably about it. Just going on a like hour-long tangent. It's like, well, that's all the time we have for today. I hope you like me playing a, I don't know, Slender Man. Or I hope you enjoy me playing Slender.
Alright. Well, I will take Katima along to
We'll take
this mysterious
Starlight
city.
along.
Yeah.
But here's it's go.
In our next next episode.
Who it's going to be, you'll have to wait and see.
I pretty much already said that I'm gonna shoot for Katima.
Why are you going to shoot Katima?
So thank y'all for watching and have a good one.
Come on, that was a good place to end it.